Shady boots, messy boots, shady, 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 shady. You know, after watching this, I'm starting to see all sides of the angle. For sure. I'm starting to see why Lamisha feels the way that she feels. But I also see why the twins feel the way that they feel. But it's not like the twins necessarily leave like a welcoming environment for everybody, so to speak. So anyway, the episode, hey y'all, how y'all doing? I'm alright, child. Same script, different cast. Whitney Houston, Deborah Cox for me. Anyway, y'all like my shirt? It's exclusive. Exclusive. You can get it exclusively at Walmart. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, anyway, the episode began with the twins. They're going off to talk to Keely. Keely's hooping and hollering and crying. I just don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. You know, Keely's upset. I think Keely came in thinking that everybody was going to allow her to be the creative director, and bless her heart, she was sadly mistaken, right? But side note, I definitely do think that the girls have no idea that low key Keely and Aubrey came there for the same reason. I don't think they're thinking about that. I don't think they think of Aubrey in a same kind of way. Even though I'm fully here for Keely and her thoughts about Aubrey. Aubrey is for Aubrey. I've seen that from the beginning. I already knew what time it was. I think it's even odd for Aubrey to be on the show. I would be not surprised if Aubrey strikes some kind of side deal behind the scenes that she's getting paid a little bit more than everybody else or something. I wouldn't be shocked, because why not? That's Aubrey. And you know, she actually has experience with, sorry about the glitches, y'all know what it gives. I could just restart the computer, but I don't feel like it, child. I'm going to sleep after this. But Aubrey is not new to girl groups. None of them are, but she's not new, well, except for Nivea. What am I trying to say? She's not new to a reality show and creating a reality show about girl groups. That's what she's not new to. So I would not be shocked if some kind of deal's been struck behind the scenes, child. You know, the twins are working on this beautiful song called Bird's Eye View. Beautiful song. Beautiful song. The twins are absolutely 100% assholes, right? But they are very talented. Just talent. Hair and talent. Hair and talent. And box shapes. And hair and talent. For a lot of, I have just cold water all day. I love water. Anyway. So, they were doing their thing in the video. Now, there's this one song that requires all of the girls. Now, Lamisha was asleep for that one. You know, she was tired. But, you know, at one point, Lamisha, she was excited. She was confident. She was like, yo, you know, I'm ready. You know, she wrote on the third album, 702. And she was just like, you know, I got some credits or whatever to my name. And, you know, I want to be on this record. Like, I'm ready to get in the studio. As soon as the producers came, Lamisha started to get hot. She started to get sweating. You know, Lamisha started to feel like me and look like me at work and after work. You know, Lamisha, she was, you know, she started to get anxiety. You know, Lamisha, voice started to go out. Lamisha had to lay down. And I said, well, Misha, 10 minutes ago you was ready to party with the producers. Now all of a sudden you just, Misha was out of it. Misha was just like, look, y'all can write the song. I screamed. When she said that, I was like, Misha, what happened that quick? You know, she's probably nervous and probably a little bit intimidated. I I think that Misha's probably. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that Misha's probably the oldest girl on the show, woman on the show. Um, and she's also probably out of everybody. Well, Lamisha and Irish, she's definitely the most unseasoned. Uh, she's the most what I'm trying to think of. I was trying to think of a certain word, but Lamisha ain't been doing this a long time. Pretty much, she's super duper rusty. She's not been in the studio a long time. She's not been singing a long time. 702 been broke up, and Mila, the lead singer, was the only one that's been active throughout all these years after the group's departure. And I guess Irish been doing stuff yin 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 around the house every so often. But Misha ain't been doing nothing really. And so, she's probably intimidated. It's a lot of new stuff. It's a lot different than when, she was probably doing her thing back then. But, it's so, writing songs is also such a personal thing. Sometimes you have to feel inspired before you can write. Just being put on the spot to write, that is a talent. That does take skill, and everybody don't have that. I write songs myself, but to be put on the spot to write a song, I don't know. I don't know. I might be, I might tell the people to write the song and go back to bed like Lamisha. Who knows? But yeah, Lamisha, you can't be talking all that junk and then don't back it up, sis. Now I do agree with the girls, the twins, on that one for sure. It's so odd to me. Every single chance Aubrey gets, she comes for Keely. It's weird. Keely's not even thinking about Aubrey half the time. She barely says anything to Aubrey, but Aubrey somehow takes a dig at Keely. It's like, girl, it's so much stuff going on in this house. We ain't even thinking about Keely really. So I do think that eventually, like Keely said, well, she hopes, but I do know that the girls are going to peep Aubrey's game. For sure. She's trying to make it seem like it was just Keely that's the issue. But her wanting to separate the girls is definitely on purpose. Definitely on purpose. What happened to Aubrey? What has she done to herself? Jeez. She looks so unrecognizable. My God, let me stop. No, anyway. Let me see. I feel the most bad for Irish. Irish is a very soft-spoken, very sweet person. And, when Lamisha was back there acting as if she was, sick, Irish came right back there to check on her sister. She was like, they're very close, and, obviously they are. They was in a group together, and, they're sisters, so duh. But Irish has said that she's given so much to her family, and a lot of times she had to break up the arguments and fights between her and Mila in the group. And it's just a lot that she's let slide. It's a lot of times she's been the backbone of her family. She's been taken advantage of a lot. And she don't want to waste this opportunity by now once again having to check on a family member, which is Lamisha, stretched out, all in the bed. She's fine. She's just having a moment. She's nervous and scared. Nivea's acting a fool, showing out, making all kind of comments. I think she understands where Lamisha's coming from, so she's kind of on Lamisha's side. Nivea's just all over the place. Shamari's not saying much, just kind of being the middleman, without pissing either party off fully. What is Pam doing? Pam in the choreography, doing her dances and stuff. Pam can dance. Pam, but she, says that she's a little stiff and, she's back in the 90s, you was either a pump it down. So like you was either back in the 90s, they used to dance for real. Those video girls was dancers. They weren't just video girls just standing by cars with bathing suits on. There was actual video girl. Y'all excuse my mess in the background. With the bed and I do all this for y'all. I keep telling y'all. Y'all see all this nice fancy stuff, nice backdrop. I do all this for y'all. But what was I gonna say? Back in the day, yeah, they used to dance. But you was in the 90s was also all about a vibe. It was a bob. It was a head. It was a head bop, y'all. It was a bop. It was a vibe. The 90s. And so you was either one of them pump it dancers, in high energy, dipping it and doing it, or you was a bop. You was a vibe. And total, the group was a bop and a vibe. They had a few little cute little dance moves, but it wasn't no high energy, steps. I mean, they weren't in sync in it, So, and this choreography is a high energy kind of girl. So, it's taking a little minute for Pam. I just appreciate that. There is, during Pride Month, there is LGBT representation on the show. Pam, please, we don't care what you say. We know what time it is. Y'all saw them arms. Child. Pam could knock a truck driver out. You hear me? But anyway, so yeah, what else is going on? Did I miss anything? One thing I did not like, or I did notice, was they kind of excluded Lamisha in a sense at the very, very beginning. I might have talked about this. I can't remember. I got sleepy brain. Where it was a song that Lamisha really, really liked, and then she all of a sudden was not on the song. They decided to give that song to certain group members, which was Aubrey and the twins. It's always Aubrey and the twins. Maybe a little Nivea sprinkle, maybe a little Shamari sprinkle, maybe a splash of Pam, but never Irish and never Lamisha, right? But also go back and forth. You also have to show up, But why I'm more so on Lamisha's side, even though when you're wrong, you're wrong, and Lamisha got some wrong in her. But why I'm more so on Lamisha's side is because all of a sudden they had a good day finally. Everybody had laid down the tracks. All the girls, they did their thing because there's rules, to the queendom, and they have to have at least three songs with all the girls singing on it or whatever. But anyway, they had a good day. Lamisha was up. She took some 5-hour energy or whatever she took, and she was up. She's ready to do her thing. And the very next day, after they had that good day, all of a sudden, Lamisha and Irish's recording was gone. Ain't nobody else's recording was gone but Lamisha and Irish. Conveniently, they stuff was lost. But ain't nobody else stuff got lost. So girls, twins, we supposed to sit back, producers, whoever, Aubrey, whoever, we supposed to sit back and believe that. So they made them re-record their stuff. Shade. Okay? Shade. It's as simple as that. I don't believe y'all. I don't. Oh, we deleted their stuff and whoop the whoop by accident and all just gotta. Somehow it got lost on the computer. Not saying that can't happen. I'm sure it can. But on this situation, it wasn't a coincidence. We're gonna stop that now. So anyway, there was a final table scene. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. There was a final table scene. Oh, they made Aubrey queen of the house. You know, the queen is the one that's kind of put in charge, has the final say so to keep the girls together, etc. It didn't work. It won't work. I think having the queen of the house is silly, personally. It's not going to work. And there's only so much you can make grown people do. If they don't want to do it, they ain't going to do it. I mean, you know, whether you're the queen of the house or the court jester or the joker or it don't matter. It don't matter. But anyway, child, there was a final table scene. One thing I don't like what Lamisha does. Let's say everybody's sitting around. Let's say the queen or whoever decided to call court, and you know, it was like, yo, we're gonna sit and talk about all our issues. So somebody starts. Well, it was brought to my attention yesterday that such and such had an issue. And while they're in mid talk, here go Lamisha. You know what? Stop it. Let's just cut to the chase. Do you got a problem with me? Problem with me? What's going on? How do you feel? I feel like you got a problem with me. What I don't like, Lamisha, we were gonna get to you in a minute. We were actually gonna bring you up first, but A, you cut me off. B, the way that you're approaching the situation, what kind of reaction you think you're gonna get? If I approach you in a negative, abrasive, aggressive kind of way, why would I be shocked that you give me that back? I mean, that's what Lamisha did. They don't know how to communicate. She don't know how to communicate. And as far as the twins, they're upfront about a lot of things, but they're also quite sneaky and stuff behind the scenes. They'll give you the olive branch. They'll make it seem like they're here for you to make it work, you know, out for you. But, you know, they're going to twist something or do something to benefit them at the end of the day, you know. They got into it real bad, child. Lamisha was like, well, you can just scrap the songs to everybody since everybody ain't on the songs. And the Cherished Girls, it was just like, I'm tired of doing all the work. Y'all hoes lazy and old. And, you know, we sick of y'all. Y'all don't do nothing. Y'all win the lead singers in y'all group no high. You know, they was just going back and forth and saying all kinds of stuff. And Lamisha ended up getting up and walking off. The Cherished Twins was just like, you know what? Well, how about y'all do the record? Y'all write the record. Y'all produce the record. Y'all record the record. Y'all do all that. I would love to just sit back and chill out and let y'all do it. You know. And so, I mean, like I said, I kind of agree. I kind of agree with both sides. I do understand how Lamisha feels because they do slight her in many ways. But at the end of the day, this got to get done, and somebody has to do it. I think the twins, they are basing their own personal feelings on who gets placed where, because they're kind of in charge of the whole music making process. Besides the two guys they got as the producers, the twins are kind of in charge in that way, and Aubrey's next in line. So I do think that based on their personal opinion of everybody's voice and probably whether they like them or not, they are suggesting certain things. Oh, maybe you should sing right here. Maybe you should do this. Maybe you should do that. I do think they're doing that. You know, for sure. Which is ultimately benefiting them because they're getting stuff done their way. You know, so it's all a mess. It truly is. I hope these ladies get it together. It's just gonna be interesting to see when they perform on stage. Like, that's gonna be interesting to see what it gives. It would have been nice if Irish was the queen of the house because it would have gave Irish a voice. She would have had to be more assertive and We will see more what Irish has to offer. Because I see a longing for Irish. Irish really wants this. Irish really wants to be known for something other than just 702, and also known for more than just being who she's always been. I guess kind of in Lamisha's shadow, or whatever. I'm assuming however she feels. I can definitely feel through the screen that she feels slighted and unappreciated. And Lamisha is probably a little selfish and in her feelings all the time, and always ready to buck and fight and stuff. And so then here come Irish. That's my sister, y'all. Chill out. I'm gonna always have my sister back. And meanwhile, now you out here fighting all these girls when you was sitting back drinking your tea, chilling. Everybody like you, but you got to help your sister fight all the time because your sister keep running her mouth and don't know how to communicate properly. And I see it. I know it. I know it. I know that life, child. It's gonna be all right, Irish. It's gonna be fine eventually. But you might have to get your sister told, or just say, "Hey, sis, leave." I wonder if Lamisha wasn't there, would Irish have a completely different experience? I think if Lamisha wasn't there, the girls would probably be more welcoming to help Irish, probably over Lamisha. Anyway, with the happy Pride Month, y'all. Yes, indeed, happy Black Music Month. Hello, where my girls at from the front to back? Okay, I Mr. Chalak. I can't hit the key. I'm tired. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at Iskinsworld on Instagram and Twitter. At Iskinsworld89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook. Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. And as always, run me my money or run me my fate. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.